Good morning. This is Barbara from Arkansas, and it is glorious outside. 63 degrees. The birds are hanging on to the bird feeder like they haven't had any food in a while, and I don't understand that because I try to keep food out there, and the cardinals especially, and the chickadees. Oh my. Well, I just had my Meals on Wheels that delivered from the Methodist Church group. They bring it from Jacksonville, where I guess they cook those food there. But it was really good today, as usual. And now today, but I got to tell you about the weekend. This weekend, I went to church with Susie. My daughter came over on Sunday morning and brought me breakfast, gravy and biscuits and eggs and sausage from Hardee's. One of my favorite places, to tell you the truth. They got a good breakfast. And we ate breakfast and we talked and talked and talked and talked. And she's doing so well. I'm so proud of that girl. And then, after my daughter left, then Susie come over and picked me up in her car, and we went to Thanksgiving lunch at her church. It was good. Lots of good cooking and lots of nice people. I met, all the people, I think I knew 2 or 3 that I had met in the past, but the others I had not. So I had great fun meeting these folks. The cutest little boy, he's a man, really. His name is Newton. And he sort of stood out in the crowd, but I liked the way he carried himself, And I thought, that man is a very creative young man. And I found out he plays the guitar, and I think he said this with his grandmother. I think so. And he takes care of his grandmother. But his name was Newton. He is Newton. I'm sure it's still the same. But anyway, he was telling me that he had tried YouTube, and I said, and nobody looked, and I said, it doesn't matter. I said, if you play your guitar and you put it on there, if that makes you feel better and helps you get better by hearing how you sound and how you look, I said, how could you go wrong with that, Newton? You can't go wrong with it, Newton. If you're looking at my Facebook today, my YouTube today, keep going. Just do your thing. Especially YouTube, You can see what you look like. You can see what you sound like. And sometimes it's good to have somebody to talk to. And there's Connor. He's been chasing this black and white cat. He can't get out of the fence. But he thinks he can bark. So I'm going to have to give him a barker thing because the neighbors are going to have a fit. And I don't know why he barks at the cats. He can't get out, and they're not bothering him. I think he just get bored. Just bored. Well, today, I'm trying to finish. You remember the owl I was telling you about? Well, remember this one? Remember the owl? Well, what I'm going to do today, I got me some, what is it called? Super glue. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to super glue these eyes on there like that. See, I don't know what those things are. They're see-through. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see. But you can see through them, see? And they're pretty blue, see? So I thought if I put the owl's eyes on there, and even if he's outside, I'll put one on. I don't know if this super glues within a second or not. Let me see. See what it says here. Protect your hands. Remove the cap. Do not spread glue with your fingers. Piece together 15 seconds or until set. 15 seconds? Really? Well, we'll see about that, won't we? Okay, here's the... Well, I guess I gotta open it or something. See the little end? I guess I have to open it somehow. I hate to use this end of my paintbrush, but I might have to, you know? I can't get my screen for some reason. It's got a tendency to... maybe that's better. I don't know if you can see or not what I'm doing. But anyway, I'm going to plunk this hole and hope that it won't get on the paintbrush. It didn't. I can't believe that. Okay, now this is the little top that goes on it. I'll put the little top on it. Ooh, I can't hardly hold it. Yeah, it's going to be harder to glue that little thing there too, I bet. Okay, I'm going to put a little glue on one of the eyes here. I wonder if I'm supposed to put it on both things. I guess I'll find out here in a minute. I'll show you in just a second how this is going. There. Well, not eat. Well, one of them's already... Oh my gosh. Believe it or not, they're stuck already. You believe that? Hey, there's no cap. Did I take that cap off? Well, I must have, but... Oh, here it is. It's a black cap. Howard couldn't see it. I guess I just put this... Well, I might as well put this other thing on it while I'm at it. And I'll show you what I'm doing. Just a second. I had yeah, there. Well, we'll see. I hope I didn't have to shake this up before I started using it. I may have. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't. And we'll see. Uh-oh. Not holding for some reason. But it's sure holding my fingers together. Let me try to put some more on. Maybe it doesn't work with any kind of metal or something. I think so. I got a black chain to put on it. See, I've never used super glue before. This is my first time. It's funny, it's got a little, it's made weird. It's got a little, see, can you see it? It's sort of like a little squish thing. Maybe that's what squishes it instead of my fingers on. I don't think it goes this way. Anyway, that's the one I'm using. It's called super glue. I think I got it at the dollar store. Yeah, I don't know how many ounces. 3 ounces. No, 3 grams. I don't know what grams and ounces. What's the difference in them? But anyway, that's what I'm using. And if this holds, well, you can see. I don't know if it's going to hold or not. See how it's looking? Isn't that cute? Get the eyes. See the eyes going back and forth? Yeah. And then on the back, of course, you know, it says, live, laugh, and love. And you know what's happening. I didn't know. I think this glue is, when I lifted it up, the glue started running. I think I'm just going to let it run. I don't think I'm going to try to wipe it, because if I do, it might wipe off all the paint and everything. But anyway, it's amazing that it's still moving, but yet it's stuck almost immediately on those eyes. But right now it's flowing back. You know, I turned it upside down, so it's flowing back down to the head. See? Can you see it? The drip there in the middle. See it? Yeah, I decided I wasn't going to do anything to it. I put polyurethane on this aisle. You were here, you knew. And I wish I'd used sort of a glossy. This is a matte polyurethane. And I don't know if you can see it. If the sun's right or not. There we go. There he is. And he's almost done. I've got a little black chain right here. I'll put that right there. And because, this twine doesn't last very long. It really doesn't. Especially in the weather. And this is going to be out in the weather. I'm assuming it is on our patio. But anyway. There you go. I think she's finished all but the little chain. And then I got in the mail. Oh, have I showed it to you yet? Oh, here it is. I think I did show you this. This is painting I've been doing, I was telling you about. Not those little houses in the bottom. This is the cover of a magazine. Mine's like that. You saw it not too long ago. But I lost the pattern for the front. And my sister gave me a pattern. And I lost it, but I didn't want to tell her I lost it. So I found this. And lucky for me, it has the pattern somewhere. I know it does. It's got a lot of patterns in here. And I like them too. I'm sorry, I'm in the dark and it's driving you crazy, I'm sure. It's driving me crazy. And I'm not even seeing the video. Anyway. Well, I went out this morning and took my trash out and picked up my dogs. When I feed them, they see, what do? I give them a little can of those little pedigree cans with a little lid on them. And when I feed them, I just lay it, by their feeder bowl. And lately, they carry them outside to eat. So they go through their doggy door. And once they get out of the doggy door with their little can, they just leave the cans in the yard. Well, that's one thing that, they really frowned about, is not keeping your yard done nice. Keeping up your place. So I went out there, and without my cane, deadly move, but anyway, I made it out to the yard and picked up the little cans, and I sat on the bench there to rest so I can get back into the RV. But and I did, but when I was out there, I noticed, the little thing on the side of the RV where it's storage on the side, well, mine was wide open. So, well, it wasn't like wide open like it was lifted up, but I mean, it was open. So anyway, I was trying to latch it. Well, the little thing that runs along the bottom that catches the latch is all bent. So I don't know if somebody's tried to get in there. Well, it has to be. I don't know what else would have been that would do that. But there's nothing in there but, I think, a doggy carrier and a jack for the RV. I mean, so I'm thinking I'm going to have Chris, that amazing young man that could design anything, to come over and see if he can correct that for me. Well, I'm not going to talk any longer, but I did want to tell you, be kind, be happy, and I'll try to smile more. I'm working on it, and I need to get the lighting. If somebody could suggest how to get more lighting, I would appreciate it very, very much. I'll listen to you, since I finally figured out how to get the comments, because I hadn't been able to see any comments. And now I can, so that's really, really nice. But anyway, have a great day, and I'll probably see you again soon, probably before Thanksgiving. And but I'm going to go out and sit on the deck for a while and watch my birds feed off the feeders and kick up my feet up over the banister and have an iced tea. Maybe a cup of coffee. I don't know. But anyway, remember, someone bigger than us has us in his hands. And